Hey guys, Horatio here, and today we are going to review Transformers Animated Arcee. Arcee first appeared in the 1986 Transformers movie. During G1, she was never actually given an official toy release, so many people often consider this the closest we can get. Along with her today, I also have a custom head that we will take a look at. She's very cool. Her swords are kind of an homage to the IDW Arcee in the comics. So, let's take a look-see at her. And here we are with Arcee in vehicle mode. Wheels turn. Vroom, 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 vroom. Let's take a look at all of her details. Bring her up a bit. She's a very nice mold. She's very cute. Look at her from behind and you can kind of see her robot bits. And while I've got her, I will compare her in size to the animated Hot Rod, Rodimus. So we've got nice size comparison there. Arcee is just a wee little bit slimmer, but I think that makes some sense since she's a ladybot. And then I can bring up the Battle in Space Classics Hot Rod, which is, if we put them side by side, you can see he does overlap her quite a bit. He's quite a bit wider, quite a bit larger. A similar wing length popping off the back. But now that we've taken a look at her and compared her in size, I'm going to go ahead and get her transformed for you. And bam! Here we've got her in robot form with her totally badass swords. I like the swords. The swords are a little bit inspired by the IDW comics. So you can kind of just take off the wings if you don't like how they look. I like how the wings look personally, so I like to leave them on. But let's bring her up and take a look at her details and her mobility. So we can see the head. Got a lot of mobility in the head. It's on a ball joint, so it moves up and down. It doesn't really move side to side. We've got some nice up and down. She's got a lot of mobility in her shoulders. It is kind of lost from this back here, but she's got enough, good amount of mobility in her elbows. Try not to make her stab herself in the head. And her forearms can turn. So we can face her swords in different directions. As for her hips, there's some good circular mobility and some nice knee mobility, and then her toes move just a bit, so you can get her into pretty good standing poses and she will hold them pretty well. Can take a look at her paint job. Very nice dark pink. Got a lot of nice details, no bleed out into any of the other molding, which is very nice. Pink face. Flip her around. Got the Autobot logo on her back. See her legs from behind. Alrighty, so I'm going to set her down again. And a lot of people do talk, since we never really got a G1, we never did at all get an official G1 Arcee release. This is, in general, the closest that we can get to it. And a lot of people suggest that she fits in really well with the Classics molds, with Classics collections. So for this, I'll bring up the 2006 Classics re-release Hot Rod. Got transformed right here as a comparison. I think with her hands and her proportions in general are much more animated in appearance, as she is. I don't think she fits in super well with classics. For another comparison, we can bring up a more recent comparison. Here's the Generations Cup. And again, proportions-wise, her hands are clearly animated hands. They're definitely different than our classics hands. And then last comparison, animated Rodimus in his robot form. And they definitely look like they should be hanging out together. They definitely look more clear. In terms of ways to mod her, there are several modded heads available. I have this one right here, which I rather like quite a bit. It's users modded head custom. And real fast, I'll take her away and pop that on. And bam! Here we've got her with her custom head. I removed the wings and the swords, since those don't really fall in line with G1 Arcee. And to continue with the comparison, we'll bring up Cup to hang out with her for a little bit. You can see that it definitely does help, but I think she still is clearly an animated figure. One thing that I've been meaning to do with mine is to repaint her to a lighter pink, and I do want to get the custom guns. And once that's done, she really will fit more in line with the classics toys. But in the meantime, I generally display her with the animated head, with the wings and the swords, because just throwing on the custom head, I feel like looks kind of odd on the straight-up animated body. But there you have Arcee, there you have her custom head. I'll take Cup away, and then I will bring her up so you can see the custom head up close. It is very cool. It's a very, very cool little job that they did. And again, combined with the guns and a new paint job, I think she will be a very, very nice looking G1 Arcee homage. So, thank you for watching, guys. This is Horatio signing out, and I'll see y'all at the next review.